The galactic arena had never seen such confidence. Ambassador Kreeth of the Zinthari Collective stood at the edge of the combat pit, his four arms crossed in what his species considered a gesture of absolute certainty. Behind him, contained in individual energy cages, 12 creatures snarled and roared. Apex predators from 12 different worlds, each one capable of decimating entire military squads. Humans, Kreeth announced, his voice amplified across the stadium where representatives from 40 species watched. You claim to be worthy of council membership. You claim your world breeds survivors. Prove it. He gestured dramatically at the cages. Choose your champion. We have unleashed ours. The human delegation stood quietly in their section. Captain James Rivera remained calm, though younger diplomats shifted nervously. They had all seen the footage. The Arctuvian render, built like a living tank with acid blood. The Kresh Night Stalker, invisible until it struck. The Vraxian Dreadmaw, whose jaws could crush starship hull plating. This is a test of worthiness, Kreeth continued. Each species has contributed their homeworld's ultimate predator. Surely Earth has something impressive. His tone dripped with mockery. The Zinthari had been blocking human membership for years, and everyone knew why. Humans were small, physically weak, and their homeworld was a backwater rich in resources. Resources the Zinthari wanted. Rivera stepped forward to the viewing panel. Below, the arena floor was being prepared. A circular pit 200 meters across, reinforced with shields that could contain antimatter explosions. The 12 predators were being released into their starting positions, each one a nightmare of teeth, claws, venom, or worse. We accept your challenge, Rivera said calmly, but we need appropriate containment for our champion. Kreeth's laughter echoed through the stadium. Appropriate containment? Human, we have brought predators that hunt in radioactive wastelands, that swim through liquid methane, that see in dimensions your species cannot perceive. What could Earth possibly offer that requires special? Agerile Rivera Interactive. Specifically, a Silverback. His name is Marcus. The alien audience erupted in confused chatter. Kreeth's translator struggled with the word, finally displaying an image pulled from human databases. The ambassador stared at the picture of what appeared to be a large, furry primate. This is a joke, Kreeth sputtered. This creature has no venom, no armor, no energy weapons. It is just fur and muscle. 400 pounds of fur and muscle, Rivera corrected. With a bite force of 1,300 psi, the ability to lift 10 times his body weight, and an intelligence quotient that allows him to understand sign language and use tools. He paused. Also, he's having a bad day. Your people denied our membership application on his birthday. The arena floor opened, and the transport cage descended. Marcus emerged slowly, knuckles against the ground, his massive frame moving with deceptive grace. The Silverback surveyed the arena, noting the 12 creatures that had begun circling toward him. His dark eyes narrowed. The Arctuvian render charged first, 3 tons of armored death accelerating to ramming speed. Marcus waited until the last moment, then pivoted with shocking agility. His massive fist caught the creature on its vulnerable neck joint. The sound of cracking chitin echoed through the stadium. The render collapsed, twitching. The Kresh Night Stalker shimmered into visibility behind Marcus, its paralytic claws extended. Without turning, the gorilla's arm shot backward, grabbing the predator mid-strike. Marcus slammed it into the... What followed wasn't a fight. It was a systematic demonstration. The Vraxian Dreadmaw's legendary jaws clamped onto Marcus's arm. The gorilla didn't roar in pain. He roared in fury. With his free hand, he grabbed the creature's lower jaw and simply pulled, dislocating it with brutal efficiency. The thermal ravager from Pyro's 4 tried to use its heat-based biology as a weapon. Marcus ripped a piece of the arena floor free and used it as a shield, then as a club, battering the creature into submission. 12 apex predators. 12 world's deadliest offerings. 15 minutes later, Marcus sat in the center of the arena, grooming his fur, surrounded by unconscious or incapacitated aliens. He had barely broken a sweat. Rivera turned to Kreeth, whose mandibles hung open in shock. Ambassador, on Earth, gorillas aren't even our apex predators. They're vegetarians. They only fight when threatened. He leaned closer. We are the apex predators of Earth. We just thought it would be unsporting to demonstrate that personally. The council voted